This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Monday, July 24th, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. After a slow weekend with Celtics news, we take a trip around the association and hear that just maybe Boston's explosive summer hasn't quite reached its finale. As reported Friday afternoon and relayed on the Celtics newsfeed, Kyrie Irving's situation in Cleveland has gotten beyond odd. The star point guard is reportedly pushing for a trade away from the perennial title-contending Cavaliers and larger-than-life teammate LeBron James. While speculation has led to numerous teams being kicked around, as of Monday we have our first legitimate rumor that the Celtics aren't beyond getting involved. According to ESPN's Zach Lowe, sources are telling him Boston has already tossed Lucky the Leprechaun's green bowler hat into the ring. Lowe writes in a story posted to ESPN.com on Monday, quote, "Most teams, including the asset-rich Celtics, have placed the obligatory call letting Cleveland know that they would like to be kept in the loop," sources say. Boston could offer Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and one of their golden picks, Brooklyn's pick next season, or the Lakers/Kings pick that they got from Philly in the Markelle Fultz deal. It's unclear if they would dangle all of that, but those picks could represent the young stud Cleveland needs. Regardless, a deal between the East's two best teams seems unlikely, end quote. Unlikely, but then again, 2 years ago, the Celtics landing any free agent of note was also deemed as unlikely as the thought of reaching the number one seed back in the summer of 2013. For what it may also be worth to Celtics fans, in Lowe's piece, he also discusses just about every other team in the association as a potential trade partner, and we already know that Irving's teams of choice are Minnesota, San Antonio, Miami, and New York. At least that's what Irving reportedly told Cleveland back on July 7th. The mess of a situation this is creating out in Ohio continued over the weekend into a story on ESPN today in which sources are telling Chris Haynes that no matter what, LeBron James will not waive his no-trade clause. This means an all-out dump and rebuild isn't quite in the cards for Cleveland. On the flip side of this, we also have Irving's camp blaming James for leaking the news of his trade request per Stephen A. Smith. It's bathing suit season, folks, and takeout and fast food aren't going to help you get where you need to go. Instead, I recommend checking out our friends over at HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the best meal kit delivery service out there, and I know this personally because each and every week they are offering up these delicious new recipes, including that light summer fare that you need to hit the waves in shape this summer. HelloFresh will deliver everything you need to make these nutritious and delicious meals yourself, and they drop it at your door free of charge. Loyal listeners to CLNS Media are devouring this special offer because of your support to the Celtics newsfeed. You can use the promo code BEAT30 for $30 off your first week at HelloFresh. Continue supporting our fresh content and their fresh food, please, by trying HelloFresh for free. Simply visit HelloFresh.com and enter the promo code BEAT30. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Washington Wizards and John Wall came to an agreement on a contract extension. The star point guard will continue on in the nation's capital for 4 years and $170 million, according to a post on The Uninterrupted. This deal tacks on to the still 2 years that Wall is currently under contract. The Wizards had already spent $106 million this summer to bring back Otto Porter Jr. on a 4-year deal and appear set to remain in the conversation atop the Eastern Conference. Also over the weekend, ESPN reported that Pau Gasol agreed on a 3-year deal to return to the San Antonio Spurs. Finally, circling all the way back to Cleveland, Adrian Wojnarowski reports for ESPN that the Cavs are meeting today with free agent guard Derrick Rose and have been in talks on a 1-year minimum deal with the one-time MVP. CLNS is on Twitter at CLNS Media, and as the offseason rolls on, be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network's mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics newsfeed and the CLNS Media Network.